Now let's try to flip that hoe.
God damn! Man, what the fuck?
This may be a problem. All right. I'm not feeling too good about this, boys. We'll give this one more shot, and then I'm going to, because I think in the grand scheme of things, let's be real. I think when it comes to these tilt levels, we can get away with not doing them for the playthrough. Yeah, if I'm being realistic. But I also think this is going to be a funny experience for some of you boys who aren't. I think especially for you peeps who aren't a big fan of the banter, which, by the way, I'm offended. Just kidding. But, like, also, banter is, like, my favorite part of doing these recordings. Okay. So if I just be really... I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Okay, I used the. All right, so we're gonna go full speed ahead. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. That is what we need. I'm a little embarrassed, low-key. Hold on, let me pull up my. I had to re-pull up my OBS. You guys are probably seeing a slight black screen right now. I'll let my recording transition here. Okay. Do editing Jordan. Did I do something funny? I really hope I did. That was low-key kind of embarrassing, but I think it's all good. It could have been way worse, I think, is the best way to look at it. We can do the Hungry Luma thing now. By the way, just want to remind you, we can do the Hungry Luma thing now that I was hoping to do last video, but okay. Let's okay, so I need to remember this. What was long jump? Okay, it was, yeah, that's right. Let's see. So banter. I need to remember my banter. Yeah. Okay. So I was talking about my rough recording schedule that I was initially planning to do, which was the Monday and Tuesday would be the days that I record and edit for the course of 2 weeks. Obviously, I was only able to get one recording in, which also resulted in only 1 week of recording getting done. Which, you know, is what it is, quite frankly. The videos went out smoothly. I got some pretty cool stuff done. Okay, let me just, like... Okay. I didn't want to, like, somehow aim 2 star bits wrong, and then we have to, like, you know, not be able to do it. But I got one thing of recording done, and I remember where I was on track with this. Okay. My banter's coming back. It's ready. Basically, I was thinking about what to no, God, my banter is so off. Dude, banter got completely thrown off. For you Donkey Kong Country Returns people, or Tropical Freeze people. The reason I chose to do Returns, even though it lost the poll, was because, again, I want to be kind of carefree, but also someone reminded me that you should do it for the sake of nostalgia, and then I remembered that I actually did grow up with Returns. And the thing is, I feel like I'm going to be a lot more inclined personally to do stuff that I have grown up with. Very nostalgia games for myself, and Returns is that for me. I don't know when I'm going to record it, because I think especially Returns is... And not to necessarily go on a whole tangent about Returns or anything, but I think it really relies on motion controls too much. And let's be real, boys. Motion controls / tilt controls or anything of that sort, as you've probably been noticing over the course of this Mario Galaxy playthrough, have been kind of, how do I put it, not optimal on the control scheme that I'm using. And when I was testing Returns, right, I was testing Returns on keyboard. Keyboard is somehow even more awkward than I think controller would have been, because you can't necessarily be as precise with your inputs of, like, moving diagonally or something of that nature. You can't necessarily be as precise with that. Hold on, I'm not going to focus too much on this, but, like, okay, hold on. God, man. Your average Mario Galaxy player. It's fine. Don't judge me too much. I don't want to hear it from you guys. I don't appreciate this disrespect. But I chose Returns specifically for the sake of nostalgia, but I also know that we're probably going to have to work through some complications. So, my original plan today was actually to record Donkey Kong Country Returns. My whole reason I ended up not doing it was because I want to work out the kinks of the awkward control scheme that I think is going to come with it. Because I think it's genuinely going to be a little more awkward than this game. This game, it's tolerable. I think there's enough of a workaround that you can do. Like, again, shaking, not that hard. Tilting is probably going to be the most awkward thing, but even then, a lot of the tilt-related stuff, we can move past. We don't got to worry about it. Returns, you can't really work around it as much, so I've got to figure out a way to do that. And so I was thinking about what else I could record. Now, in my mind, I was worried, again, I think this is eventually something I'll get over with time, because as I'm getting used to, I'm going to do Space Joke again. I don't know if I talked about this in my last recording, but I'm kind of trying to change my mindset a little bit on how I do videos on this whole channel. Or just anything, really. Whether I'm doing perfectly normals or if I'm... Actually, yeah, I did roughly talk about this, but to reiterate, for those of you who didn't see it, I'm trying to just have a much more having fun attitude towards this. Meaning, I'm not trying to pressure myself into doing certain videos. Meaning, if I'm having trouble that I need with certain type of video that I need to troubleshoot, I'm not going to pressure myself to record that type of video. But, I really enjoyed recording Mario Galaxy for you guys. That was this, this recording that I did last Monday was very fun. It was a very fun video to record. And I figured, hey, I'm having trouble recording the thing that I originally planned to do. So let's just do more Mario Galaxy. And I think sometime this week, I actually want to try and get out a Perfectly Normal for you guys, although do not quote me on that. You may not see one this week. It may just depend on what we end up doing. And hopefully everything will work out. I'm looking forward to whatever Perfectly Normal we decide to do. I don't know what it's going to be. But I think it's going to be a fun time, all things considered. Hold on, having a brain fart. Hold on, I'm gonna need you to excuse me for a second. Yeah, so that's the whole deal with the Donkey Kong Country related stuff, as well as my video schedule. Now, here's for the really good part about me not recording for the last week. I get to inform you guys about how I've been doing. How's good old Jordan been doing over the course of the past week? I've been doing lovely. I went to go see a friend this week who was visiting town. I actually don't know. Was it this week? I think it was. I don't know if it was done at the same time that I mentioned recording this. If it was, all things... Okay, listen. If it was, then I had a really good time. We talked about potentially moving in together, because you got to think, this is a really pivotal point for both of us in our lives. We are just, freshly graduated out of high school. Obviously, I went on a whole tangent about graduating high school and just having banter topics about that. You'll probably hear that for a while, too, by the way. So, hope you don't get sick of it. Because you got to think about it. A lot of the banter that I kind of, the banter point that I bring up in these videos is mostly targeted towards just speaking my mind, talking about what's going on in my life. How am I doing? Keeping you guys up to date with just what's going on. You guys may not know the complete behind the scenes of everything, but you get the rough idea, I'd say. Also, by the way, I always had a really fun liking for this boss. Never particularly knew why, but I just found this boss really cool for some particular reason. Okay, I thought I used to be able to trick shot this boss when I was 8 years old. Clearly at 18 years old. Never mind, I still have the trick shots. I don't know why it registered 2 spins there, because I definitely did not spin twice. But I ended up trick shotting, and you know what? My point that I couldn't, 10 years later, I couldn't trick shot is now false. Dude, I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm also a little parched, drink and food-wise, so some way midway through this recording, I may actually get me a tiny little snack. I haven't done that. I haven't had to do that in quite a while because I usually come to these recordings. Good shot, man. I come to these recordings pretty prepared. Did I come to this recording a little bit prepared? No, because my original plan was I was going to eat me a TV dinner and then go for a walk. Well, no, the original plan was I was going to record a video, right? Record a video